It's the music recording network.
Out of the shower to the bedroom,
Slip on something fresh.
from the bedroom to the studio.
To react to the best.
If your day is blown, we crank to the morn. Make sure your sub is on while we playing your song.
And it's gonna be on.
We rock 3 channels up here on this YouTube stream, and we always let our subscribers know that they are supreme. Hey, stand by, cause we so fly. React to the beat, cause I'm that guy to move you all night long. Why, I tell you what's happening in this song. Music make me crazy, baby, do it for me louder. Viewers know my cross keep on pumping with the song. I'ma make you sweat until they turn the house lights on. After party at the Music Recording Network. Victor, what is up? Oops, no echo. YouTube, how y'all doing, man? American has no idea what about to hit them before Trump takes over. What? Man, maybe we should have did this one first. I think we probably did them backwards. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Before we get started, I want to talk about the Music Recording Network Live, our live channel. Check out our live channel, the Music Recording Network Live. You scroll down a little bit once you do a search in the YouTube thing. Scroll down a little bit. You'll see the word live written in red. So that's our live channel, man. We're live right now. People in the chat room having fun and voicing their opinion and everything. So y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Let's check this bad boy out. Here we go. Here we go, y'all. Up. It's on mute. Here we go.
A massive news of representatives this week held a hearing on the U.S. A massive news of representatives this week held a hearing on the U.S. southern border, and they invited our next guest, 24-year veteran of the Customs and Border Protection, J.J. Carroll, to Capitol Hill to testify in front of Congress to help make sense of all of it. And J.J. joins us now. J.J., I'm sure this hearing went amazing. I'm sure you educated all of the House of Representatives about this, and I'm sure right now they're about to seal our southern border. Am I right?
Oh, you're absolutely right, Clayton. They were so on top of it. When I left after 2 hours, I felt so confident that our elected leaders were going to take care of it. Absolutely.
Of course, I'm being entirely facetious, and I know, unfortunately, how terrible these hearings go. It's like a dog and pony show. So, I mean, they invited you to Capitol Hill to do what? And what were you able to present to them? And were they open to your suggestions and testimony?
Well, this was about the open border policies of Joe Biden and Harris and Mayorkas administration. And more specifically, it was about the DHS or HHS losing over 320,000 unaccompanied alien children, from minors, meaning babies, to 17 years old. We didn't talk about anything. I gave my opening statement for 5 minutes, and then they proceeded to tell me that I'm a racist like Donald Trump. And then a congresswoman from, I don't even know where she's from her name's Congresswoman Ramirez, actually lied about me for 5 minutes straight and called me names and made disparaging comments about my character. Then she said, I'm unqualified to speak about the border. And I just sit there like, is anybody going to stand up and talk for me? And then she says, which made me more mad than anything, because they played the race card. And she says, look what we found in your Twitter account. And I'm like, okay, I have nothing to hide in my Twitter. I'm completely open. She pulls out a picture, not from my Twitter account, Clayton, some random picture about January 6th with the noose hanging out around in the picture. So you know what that means to a white man with a noose, that I'm a racist, that I believe in slavery, and that I want to hang black men in the deep South. And I'm sitting there going, that I can't speak because they have me blocked, but I'm looking, I'm going, that's not my ex account. She's disparaging me. And then if you know about anything about the congressional hearings, once their time's up, Clayton, they go, well, okay, my time's up. And then I'm looking around like, well, hold on a second. If someone just slandered me for 5 minutes, do I even get it to retort that? No, just sit there and take it, JJ. And then this is what's even more shocking to me.
You hear this, man? You hear this? And it's funny, man. I can tell when somebody racist, because he wouldn't openly say the black and all that type of stuff he's saying, because he know in his heart that I'm not racist. I mean, what are you talking about, dude? I mean, we're fighting. This is not even what I'm here for. Who cares if I'm racist or not? Don't get me started. We got a problem with the border. That don't have nothing to do with
who I like and don't like. I'm assuming.
Me, Clayton, because it's not about me, and I knew that they were going to say bad things about me. This is about losing 320,000 children. I know that it's 500,000, and they're being raped and murdered right now. And I told them, I said, right now, the statistical probability that thousands of children are being raped right now as we speak in this chamber is 100%. And you know what they do? Well, I would be in the middle of saying something. They go, well, time's up. Okay, hold on. We're not talking about fracking or monetary policy. We're talking about children that we've brought in that are being raped and murdered, and you want to do times out, and then finally, okay, hit the gavel. We're done. Nothing's been accomplished. We're talking about human lives here, that America is allowed to be destroyed.
Yes.
And we don't care. The callousness, the apathy, the ignorance, the gross stupidity of our government, and on top of that, the absolute arrogance of these leaders it's astounding, Clayton. I left completely frustrated, angry, resentful to them, and I may never go back. Never. It's a kabuki theater, and it's all for show.
And it almost feels like satanic, like these people that are running this show. I mean, I couldn't imagine being a member of Congress sitting there and I have someone of your stature, your experience.
This is crazy,
in front of
man.
me, telling me what's happening to children across the United States. And then she has her agenda, this Ramirez, to impugn you and to demean your character and to call you a racist, essentially, and ignoring the death and the raping of these children is horrendous. To me, it's demonic. It's almost really, in many ways, satanic. And I really feel like I hope we wake up in this country and kick these people out immediately.
You know what? But the Republicans are just as bad. The Republicans have no idea what's going on. There's no sense of urgency. I mean, okay, look, I'm one Congressman, Ivey from Maryland. He starts his open statements by pulling out, cherry picking things that I said in a podcast like 3 years ago, I guess. I don't know. And I'm like, okay, well, who cares about that? Can we talk about the children being lost? And then he says to me and to the panel, well, I look at this testimony and I see that you're saying that the children's organs are being harvested. And he goes just like this. Wow. I've never heard of that before. Where's that actually happening? Like mocking us. And I'm like, are you even in the realm of reality? You're so stupid. And then on top of that, you pile on arrogance, which is a deadly combination. And I'm just look around like, am I crazy? Did I just end up in the Twilight Zone or an insane asylum? And I'm the guy that's the odd man out? And everyone's just kind of nodding like, yeah, what about the organ harvesting? Is that real? And I'm just like, oh my God, where do we start here? Where can we've murdered 60 million babies in the womb. Planned Parenthood selling baby parts, all baby. It's not even contested. It's this. That's what it is. You're mutilating kids' genitals. DHS, your own DHS and IGs come out and said you've lost all the children, Clayton, all of them. And you're sitting here arguing with me that, well, I haven't seen the organ harvesting. Of course you haven't. Just like you haven't seen the drug cartels. They don't go open and go, hey, Clayton, I'm over here. I just want you to know that I'm smuggling fentanyl, heroin, and cocaine over the border. Just want you to know so you can take videos of me. Okay, yeah, I'm ripping open a child's body. I'm ripping out all their organs. I just want you to film it. Can you put on 60 Minutes, please, so everybody's aware that we're doing this?
Right.
Yeah, that reminds me of when people say, like, for example, Ali Carter, where's the proof? Where's your proof? What? And she said, yeah, after somebody finished R-ing me or having S with me, and I'm supposed to say, oh, you recorded it. Can I have a copy of that so I can show people that I got proof? Come on, man. It don't work that way.
Yeah, I'm ripping open a child's body. I'm ripping out all their organs. I just want you to film it. Can you put on 60 Minutes, please, so everybody's aware that we're doing this? Right?
Yeah. In 4K.
Oh my God.
Yeah, like it's going to be on the nightly news. Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. This is all being done in the darkest recesses of America right now.
Yeah.
Yes, but they're like, you need to show me proof. And I'm just like, oh my God. And I finally said, I wanted to say, look at my documentary. I interview all the people that are in this business and they tell you, and they're like, I even said one time, well, in my documentary, I show, no, that's all right. I don't need to hear it. And I'm like, okay. Oh my God, I can't believe I wasted a day of my life coming to speak to you morons.
Yeah, because they don't want it on the congressional record. Because once you say here, watch my documentary. Let's enter it into the record. Then it's on. Then it's in the congressional record. They don't want that. They don't want to see this proof. They want to keep it hidden, and they want to keep it going. It's exactly what's happening. And of course, the rush. And I mean, at least heartening is that you've got a guy like Tom Homan coming in as head of border czar, who's not going to. You've watched his congressional testimony.
Yes,
he doesn't stand. He doesn't stand for these people at all. And so I'm excited. At least there's some silver linings here. About what's what's about to happen here, and I hope so. I mean, overnight though, JJ, we see this
to get them into court and get them processed as quick as they can. So there's millions upon millions that Donald Trump is going to have to figure a way to get them out. But there is a silver lining, and that is Tom Homan and President Trump. But their task is so overwhelming, because they are going to be fighting the government. Our government is corrupt to the core. Just because Donald Trump won and has great picks, and I applaud him.
This is
I'm
the problem.
telling you that the layers of corruption are so deep, so entrenched, that it's going to take just an incredible amount of effort to get us back to normal.
Right. When you have this massive cover-up operation of child sex trafficking, child organ harvesting, all of these things, the corruption runs incredibly deep. So I hope he's able to peel these onions back. But I'm so disheartened to hear about your testimony. You think, we're going to be able to shine a light on this in front of Congress, the House of Representatives of the United States government. I'm going to Capitol Hill, this shining beacon of light, and it ends up being this kabuki theater. It's so disheartening.
Well, you know what, Clayton? What makes it even worse is when you sit there and the people are physically elevated above you on a dais, right? So they're talking down at you, and they're so grossly incompetent, and they are so stupid. And I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just pointing out a fact. They're stupid. I'm listening to them speak. Some of them can't even speak in correct grammar. They have no idea. They stumble upon themselves. They have no idea what they're even talking about. And all of a sudden we end up in January 6th and racism. And I'm like, hold on a second. Children are being raped right now. Can I repeat that one more time? Children are being raped under the color of our flag, and we are doing nothing. Nothing. And they're like, nope, adjourned. Time's up. And I'm just like, oh my God, if I ever allow myself to be in this position again, I'm going to punish myself, because it's all my fault.
Yeah, they've got to go to a lunch with lobbyists, so they got to get out of there as quickly as they can. JJ Carroll, well, thank you for keeping up the good fight despite these morons in Washington. Keep doing what you're doing, man. I think we're breaking through. At least I hope we are, and in some small way. JJ, great to see you. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Clayton, as always.
If you suffer from daily pain,
one of the things, well, two things that he said. One was because of Donald Trump's in office, that don't mean that Donald Trump and the other guy that's going to be doing the border patrol can just go in there and rip and go in rip mode. You got other branches of the government that supersedes and got to slow down paperwork or whatever the case may be, and eject basically. Yeah, eject basically. I don't know all that government talk, but what I do know is we need to save the children. And some of the stuff that I've been hearing about, allegedly, you got to say allegedly, right? Some of the stuff that I've been allegedly hearing, when it comes down to these people getting in, the paperwork needs to be a little stronger. When people investigate it, and some of these whistleblowers have left because they have dignity, and now they sitting in Congress fighting, trying to tell them that they need to tighten up. Come on now. Let one of us try to get somebody in here that we truly love, and we got to jump through all these hoops. Oh my God. I always been saying, it sure is funny how right now the good people, the people that go to work every day, to pay their taxes, that do the speed limit, you get a camera ticket and you pay it. Them people are going by the book, doing everything right. And the bad people, God dang, I can't even believe the little boy done got off again, and this person got off. Ali Carter saying, I told the police, they in on it too. And and all the bad people getting away with everything. Look here, man. I'm gonna get on up out of here. Pray for these people. Pray that we come up with some type of solution. That's all I'm asking, man. Educate yourself and check things out for yourself. That way you can actually learn. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning all this stuff. I'm shocked. I'm shocked at some of the stuff I'm hearing. I would never thought that somebody would be saying, allegedly, somebody is saying that CPS, Child Protective Service, is allowing kids to go into this mess. I'm appalled at that stuff, man. I can't believe this. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.